come to you.
Who else were you expecting?
Well, bust my boiler.
Okay, so I know what you're thinking. Sean, where the hell have you been? And the simple answer to that is, well, I've been waiting for a package from the United States. But not just any package, a package full of US home media. And how did I manage to, actually get all of this stuff? Well, I'll give you a quick little run through of how this all came to be. Okay, so my home media collection has almost always been centred around UK media and nothing less. However, after watching videos from Lego Lover and seeing Oliver 11 GWR's home media collection, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need some of that stuff. And so after hundreds and hundreds of dollars and over 6 months of work, me and Oliver got a package together that I was very much satisfied with. And that brings us to present day. Hello everyone, Thomas fan 261 and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, this is a huge ass box full of US media, and Jesus Christ, is this thing heavy. When I tell you I literally had to have a shower after lifting this, I'm not lying. This thing weighs 69 pounds. This is almost all from Oliver 11 GWR, so thank you so much to him. Some of the stuff is also from Carty, who you may know from Unlucky Fandom as the director, and also Zio, who you may know from Unlucky Tug streams and videos. I'm not going to waste any more of your time, let's get straight into it. There are some great surprises in this package, so I hope you look forward to it. Going from the closest one I can see, it is Percy's Ghostly Trick. I think this is a Video Treasures reprint. I do not have a Scooby-Doo, but yeah, here it is. This is gonna have a bit of provenance. What's the word? I don't know what the word is, but this is going to be very important at the end of the video, so stay tuned. Up next is one of the rarer items in the package. It is the 1998 A Big Day for Thomas VHS. I absolutely love this VHS, and it's just really nice. Like, just look at that. It's just beautiful. Next up is this thing right here. It is a Best of Thomas VHS thing with a little space here for Duke. I still need to buy the Duke, but it is still a really cool item to have. It's really nice. Next up we have some books. We have this, which I don't know what it is. I think this was a nice little surprise that was thrown in there, which is just a colouring book, which is just nice. I love the illustrations on this. We have a Magic Railroad book. Dealing 10 means trouble. Little engines can do big things. And the new Friends for Thomas book with tattoos inside. Only people who were in that Discord call will understand that. It's just so funny. And also a hardback Magic Railroad novelization. I don't know. Yeah, those are the books that I really wanted for whatever reason, probably because they're Magic Railroad. Here we also have the, I think this is the proper original version of James Learns a Lesson with the lovely blue tape. We also have a Thomas Gets Tricked VHS. Unfortunately, this is not the original, but it is an old version. I'm not sure what version it is exactly, but yeah. Also have a Shining Time tape, which is pretty cool. Stacy cleans up. Thomas and his friends help out. Thomas and the Special Letter. This is a reprint VHS. Thomas and the Special Letter. I love this cover. Rusty to the Rescue, which I love the cover of because it's just Rusty and he's a little bean. He's so cute. We have an original print of Rusty to the Rescue. We have 2 copies of Thomas's Christmas Party. One of them is a reprint and one of them is an original. And a very important VHS, Percy's Ghostly Trick. I'm going to keep that in mind. I'll put that aside. Here we have Daisy, Thomas Percy and the Dragon. This is a reprint. Thomas Percy and the Dragon, original. Thomas Gets Bumped reprint. I'm pretty sure this is one of them from Zio. Thomas Gets Bumped, original. Trust Thomas reprint. And here we have 2 prints of Trust Thomas. One of them is a Time Life variant, I'm pretty sure, which is a Time of Ego. I think that was a mail-in thing, I'm pretty sure, which is really cool. You all know how much I love season 3. Thomas Breaks the Rules. Luxurious red tape. Love that. An original print of Better Late Than Never, which I'm pretty sure is kind of rare. It's cool. Thomas and his friends get along. Thomas comes to breakfast. Both versions of Cranky Bugs. Both versions of Races, Rescues and Runaways. Thomas Comes to Breakfast. Blue tape, which is really nice. I love that cover. A Big Day for Thomas. This is one of them that came from Carty, which is really nice. both versions of 10 Years of Thomas, Spores and Chills, blue tape. 2 of these, I can't remember why I have 2, but there you go. 2 versions of Thomas's Christmas Wonderland. One of them is a metallic-ish cover, and one of them is a later version, I assume, with a normal blank red cover. Trackside Tunes and Best of Percy. James Goes Buzz Buzz and Best of Thomas. Again, I love Season 3, you know I love Season 3. Thomas Meets the Queen, I'm pretty sure this is one of the only VHSs to not be re-released on DVD, unfortunately. Sing Along the Stories, reprint. Both versions of Gallant Old Engine. I love both of these covers so much. Tenders and Turntables. Thomas and His Friends Help Out, reprint. Thomas and His Friends Get Along, original. James Learns a Lesson, reprint. Best of James and Salty Secret. A sealed James and Red Balloon and Percy's Chocolate Crunch. Thomas's No Surprise and Best of Gordon. But probably the most important VHS out of all of these, a sealed version of New Friends for Thomas, and also both other variants of New Friends for Thomas. I'm sure you will know why. Michelangelo's. Steamies vs Diesels, Thomas the Jet Engine, It's Great to Be an Engine, Hooray for Thomas, Thomas's Solo Celebration, I'm pretty sure this was from Zio, Songs from the Station, Thomas and the Really Brave Engines, one of the rarer ones, Track Stars, sealed, and the last ever Thomas VHS, Tales from the Tracks. A sealed Thomas the Magic Railroad, thank you very much Oliver, pretty sure this is a normal version of Magic Railroad. A UK clamshell style of Thomas and the Magic Railroad, a French-Canadian and normal Canadian print of Thomas and the Magic Railroad on VHS. We also have a Canadian print of Steamies vs Diesels on VHS with a clamshell. And then we have a few things that I asked for that aren't Thomas related. A Space Jam VHS. And then we have the 3 original direct-to-VHS Scooby-Doo films, the best animated films of all time, no, in my opinion. No, seriously, I mean it. Okay, now we move on to the DVDs. That was a lot of VHS tapes. Best of James. Races, Rescues and Runaways. Best of Percy. Spores and Chills. Thomas's Christmas Wonderland. Gee, look at all that. Nice. We have Hurry to the Rescue, which is a reprint of Salty Secret. Really Useful Engine, which is a reprint of Make Someone Happy. Thomas and His Friends Help Out. Friends Help Out. Thomas's No Surprise. Best of Gordon. Yeah, my guy is dying if you can't tell, but this is a lovely slipcover. This is from Carty. Thank you very much, Carty. Fun with Thomas. Thomas and His Friends Get Along. The Runaway Engine, which is a reprint of Get Along. Once again, we have every single variant of New Friends for Thomas that I could possibly find online. Once again, Michelangelo's. Yeah. Steamies vs Diesels, It's Great to Be an Engine, The Early Years, Hooray for Thomas, Thomas's Solo Celebration, James Learns a Lesson, original Anchor Bay, which is for some reason hard to find, James Learns a Lesson, reprint, Percy Saves the Day. Not the last VHS, this is Percy Saves the Day. And we have a box set here which is not actually what you think, it's more Magic Railroad. And we also have Best of Thomas, which is signed by Oliver himself, which is lovely. And then also a reprint which has a blue border, which I prefer. Sing Along the Stories, Come Ride the Rails with a slipcover, but this isn't actually what you think. It's Mix and Happy inside of it. Yeah. And also a slim case of Mix and Happy, which I wanted because I actually have no idea. Not the last VHS, so we still have Calling All Engines. There you go. We also have something here which I'm going to show you now. This is one of the main US items that I wanted that was exclusive to the United States. A grey wheel, Take Along James, which is really nice. Now I think this is the last proper VHS. It is Sing Along and Stories. I absolutely adore the look of this tape. Hop on Board, Tales from the Tracks, Thomas Percy and the Dragon, On Site with Thomas. And also, while filming this video, I realised that this was going to take way too long to show them each by one, so I'll just go through them one by one by looking at them down here. On Site with Thomas, Thomas's Halloween Adventures with a slipcover, a fair few versions of Come Ride the Rails, which is pretty cool, Milkshake Model, Percy's Ghostly Trick with a glow-in-the-dark slipcover, Thomas and the Special Letter, Thomas's Trusty Friends, Thomas Gets Tricked, a 2-in-1 DVD with Percy's Ghostly Trick, James Goes Buzz Buzz, Carnival Capers with a slipcover, Thomas and the Toy Workshop with a slipcover, Ultimate Christmas slipcover, Percy Takes the Plunge with a slipcover, Trackside Tunes with a slipcover, Engines and Escos with a slipcover, Mugglor's Pub with a slipcover, Thomas and the Treasure with a slipcover, and inside is Henry and the Elephant. There you go. The Great Discovery with a slipcover, which I adore. I love that cover. Rusty to the Rescue. I hate that cover. And then we have the 4 Season 12 DVDs, all with slipcovers. Here we have Thomas Comes to Breakfast, Colonial Engines, reprint, another Colonial Engines original. Thomas Gets Bumped, Pop Goes the Diesel, which is a reprint of a DVD I can't remember. Track Stars, Really Brave Engines, slim case, and then normal Really Brave Engines. Hail the Rail slipcover, Holiday Express, Splish Splash Splash with a slipcover. I'm nostalgic for this DVD, hence why I have it. Greatest Story slipcover. Yeah. Wobbly Boys and Whistles I got because I'm nostalgic for it, kind of. A Birthday Express. Day of the Diesels with a slipcover. Engine Fans with a slipcover. Blue Man Mystery slipcover. King of the Railway slipcover. Trouble on the Tracks with a slipcover. Tell the Brave with a slipcover. The Christmas Engines with a slipcover. The Adventure Begins with a slipcover, which I really like. Diners and Discovery slipcover. Whale of a Tale. Lost Treasure. Thomas's Christmas Carol. Start Your Engines. These all have slipcovers. A Great Race. A Great Race Blu-ray, which I needed for my collection. Tints on the Tracks. Love that DVD. Journey Beyond Sodor. Yeah. 10 Movie Birthday Collection. And the last 3 things are Blu-rays that I needed. You have Miss Diana Rescue, in which inside of it is a Scooby-Doo Blu-ray of Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase, which is not a very good film, to be honest with you, but I'm very nostalgic for it. Scooby-Doo and the Legend of the Vampire. Scooby-Doo Camp Scare, one of the best Scooby-Doo films of all time. And Scooby-Doo Stage Fright, once again, one of the best Scooby-Doo films of all time. And you're probably wondering, what does this all add up to? As in, like, what does it mean? Why did you get all this? I wanted every US model series DVD and VHS with the pamphlet, for the DVDs at least. And so, I managed to do it. Every single one of those DVDs you see there is every single US model series DVD with a pamphlet. I'm sure there are 1 or 2 that I missed out, but I can tell you they were missed out in the edit, as I know for a fact that every single one there is every US Model Series DVD with a pamphlet. Some of which I had already. I had Salty's Secret, already had that in my personal collection beforehand. Obviously there were a few items that I couldn't get hold of in time, but don't worry, I'll be getting them further down the line. And you may be wondering, what was so significant about Percy's Ghostly Trick? Well, an in-depth mini documentary about that release is coming to DVD Reviews with Oliver 11 GWR as the co-host. It's going to be the best video I've ever made, and that's a promise. Thank you for watching.